So we had all this Mario news, but instead of having like a Mario themed direct per se, they dedicated a scheduled, like premiered Nintendo Direct event specifically for the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Yes.
It ran for, I believe,
like 5
minutes. And once you guess it, it was just a video of Miyamoto-san and Chris Meledandri-san just dryly and like almost sedatedly discussing the fact that they're... All of our artists, thank you, Miyamoto-san. All of our artists are hard at work bringing the Super Mario Galaxy movie to life. Just that. With like a 2-minute trailer attached.
It does feel like a lot of this could have been saved for like a Mario Day Direct. Like, it's weird.
Yeah,
I wonder if I could even have anything for that.
It's probably the strangest way to premiere. Like, a normal company would have just done like a 5-second sizzle reel of shots from the trailer and then said like, trailer premieres tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, Nintendo has to do their whole like, they have to do their whole like formal event where they put on their bibs and like they put on their bibs and they sit down for tea time and they stick their little teas with their pinky up. And
I love that picture.
Do you think like Chris Meledandri and Miyamoto like they visit each other for like tea time and they shake their hands very gently and they talk in very like inside voices like, thank you for coming to my house, Chris-san.
It's
such a pleasure to have you
asleep.
here.
Don't wake him up. He's very sleepy.
Oh wait! Oh, he's gonna go. Oh, I have to wake me up with a tickle. They have a little tickle fight. It's so much fun.
Thank you, Miyamoto-san, for inviting me to your home. I would love to sit down and have some delicious tea with you. Of course, Chris-san. I would love to have you invited to my house. Please have a seat in my little chair. Thank you, Miyamoto-san. I'm going to walk towards the chair. I'm so excited to walk towards this chair, pull it out, and take a seat at your table. Thank you, Chris-san. I'm going to walk to the kitchen now. The tea should be just about ready now.
This feels like a Steam Hands piece.
No, it's just the beautiful luncheon between Chris Meledandri and Shigeru Miyamoto. This is where they discuss. This is where they come up with ideas for the movie.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They write it all by themselves.
I mean, can't you just tell by the friendly affect that they share with one another that they're just like longtime friends? It's just honestly watching these directs is like watching two friends just cutting.
I really like the idea
cutting it up together.
Miyamoto's voice is actually just the Nintendo Direct.
What is like the completely bizarre thing Miyamoto says about Yoshi in this? It's like Yoshi came with the idea of wanting to ride a small dinosaur.
They talk so weird in all of their directs, but it's so much more potent in the Mario movie directs, and I don't know why. It's like everyone gets like injected with like fumes or something. Like it's like, remember when this was years ago? Remember like when Chris Pratt was on the Nintendo Direct? That was just such a bizarre like. He was in that completely hazy room. He looked like he was being filmed with the camera. He looked like he was being filmed and like
woke up.
The camera had that same like glossy haze over it as like the Grinch movie did with Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
where everything's just like really blurry and muddy.
It looks like somebody smudged the fucking camera lens.
I would always spend hours stomping Koopas.
At the arcade.
I don't know what it is. They talk about their like creative, whimsical products, like they're trying to sell you a medicine, and they're like walking on eggshells, and they have a very carefully coordinated script, and they can't say anything. They can't say anything that could be like even possibly remotely misinterpreted by anyone of any like status. Anyone with any status of like comprehension of the English language will not be confused in the slightest by anything that they say. There has to be an utter eradication of any possible ambiguity. So they have to talk really slow and use specific terminologies. Every time they bring up a game, it's like, oh, the Super Mario Brothers Wonder game. So you know exactly. So they're not liable. You cannot sue them for any reason. There's not a single hint of false advertising on display.
Do you think the Wii U did this to them?
They got like
That was
they
like
got
when they
so
started
freaked
doing
out.
that. Was like we.
Yeah, it kind of is, right? They are like, yeah, it's a complete eradication of any sense of
First Pratt
ambiguity.
holding back Lutherian slurs.
Is that right?
But yeah, they showed like a 2-minute trailer for the Super Mario Galaxy movie, which I hope that this kicks out the first trailer they had out of theaters, because I'm a big movie head. I watch a lot of films in the theater at the cinema, and I gotta say I am so unbelievably over the first Mario Galaxy movie trailer, where like half of it is just like tiny Bowser humor. It was like cute as like a little teaser, but it's starting to get like, all right, dude, I get it. Like it's sipping the soup, cleaning the paint. If I have to hear that one more time, I swear to God, this trailer came out at the exact right time, honestly, because now I'm excited to get completely tired of hearing D. Bradley Baker Yoshi and like other like.
Dude, I swear to God, if
Code
Yoshi is
humor.
actually voiced by D. Bradley Baker, I'm gonna actually just throw
I know, I
up.
know.
It sounds
Okay.
like him. It's just fucking me up. If someone pointed out, it does kind of
really-
sound
it
like
does.
him.
Yeah, so this trailer was very much focused on the one aspect of the movie that was kind of teased in the first movie in hilarious fashion. We've talked about it so much.
It's awesome. I hate in the
Fucking
sewer.
Avengers post-credit scene.
But I think this is the first time since the Old Spice leak, perhaps, that we've gotten a
Yes.
really good look at Yoshi in
Oh no, well, there was
Super
the
Mario
Pillsbury
Galaxy
cookie
movie.
leak.
Oh, right, you're right. I completely forgot about the Pillsbury cookie leak. Yoshi's cookie leak.
Yoshi's
So yeah,
Yoshi.
this is like a fully Yoshi focused trailer. So we're getting pretty much all the Yoshi scenes. He's Yoshi. I guess kind of the big thing we were wondering is how they'd approach his character, like in terms of voice. Seems like they just got a guy to do.
I'm glad they didn't make him talk.
Yeah.
I'm really happy they didn't do that. I feel like that would have been not.
Do you
fun.
think someone suggested that and Miyamoto's like, no?
No.
They
yeah, no, I
probably
definitely-
at some point they floated the idea.
It's like how if Sakurai said that if they couldn't get the classic Pac-Man design, they weren't gonna put him in the game.
You make that damn dinosaur
Right.
speak, we're canceling the movie. I think the big
Literally.
thing I took from this movie, like this trailer, is like I have no idea how this movie's gonna be structured.
I can't
Right.
tell. There's so much going on. There's a lot they're introducing.
So like in this one trailer, we see they go to the Sand Kingdom. They find Yoshi there. He sort of becomes a part of their crew. Then we see some scenes of them at some kind of like Mushroom Kingdom festival with Yoshi.
Oh yeah, the Star Festival that they have in
Right.
Galaxy. That's definitely what's going on there.
Yeah, that seems like that's what it is. We still keep getting scenes of Peach on this like in this giant gravity cube that's populated by characters from Super Mario Brothers 2.
yes.
Oh yeah, the casino cube. There's a bit in that first trailer. That casino looks just like the one in Mario Sunshine, which I think is a really cute detail.
And in this trailer, we get to see like Claw Grip and
Mouser.
Mouser.
I can't
Yes.
believe Mouser is dead.
And the coin purse.
The
The
coin coffer. Yeah,
coin
no, I was
coffer.
like, oh my god, coin coffer. I love coin coffer.
So we're getting some like deep cut characters introduced
They
here.
pick, they sometimes
Unironically, they were kind of right about the deep cut characters. It's not like they're super deep cut, but nobody looks at Claw Grip and says that's a Mario character, you know?
sometimes they just pull a random guy for these movies out of their hats. Last time it was
like,
Spike.
yeah, like Foreman Spike.
This time it's fucking Mouser and Claw Grip. Why? Whatever. Sure. I guess they're here.
Right.
There's a non-zero chance Ward is in this casino now.
Yeah, which
Right,
is
there's gonna
really
be-
fucked up because this is where all the Mario 2 guys are.
And we also in this trailer a big scene we got Yoshi with a Super Nintendo Super Scope.
Yeah, I thought that was such a cute detail because Yoshi's Safari.
But, okay,
Right.
but
It's their illusion of Yoshi's
the
Safari.
big thing to ask though is there are babies in this scene? When does this happen in the
Mario and
movie?
Luigi are babies.
I'm wondering if it's a flashback or if like Bowser turned them into babies or some shit.
I think that's gonna be like a wacky subplot where they get
Like
turned into babies for 5 minutes for no reason.
It's just before. Are they in space yet during this? That's what I'm curious about.
I know. When are they gonna get this? It's gonna be like
Well-
sponge out of water, where it's the last 15 minutes is the
No,
CG.
okay. I actually have my own sort of agenda for what I think is going on with this movie. I'm subscribed to the idea currently. Nothing has disproved this yet. That early in production, this was going to be like a Mario World movie.
Yeah, and then they kind of mixed it together.
And then at some point in production, they got a note from like maybe Nintendo where they said like they wanted to focus more on Galaxy, and do a lot of like cross promotional stuff with like the re-releases and all that. So they kind of like worked a lot of Mario Galaxy themes into the Mario World story they did. So I imagine probably at least half of this movie, it is going to be sort of more that plot where they're traveling around the planet, going to like different wacky set pieces with Yoshi. And then at the halfway mark, like probably something will happen that triggers like a space adventure and they meet Rosalina, and that kind of becomes more the climax.
I want to talk about something. So this is like potential spoilers. I want to talk about the toy leaks because
Of course.
we got leaks. We got a Jax figure leak of the Yoshi figure that was put out early.
Yes.
He comes with accessories that are sunglasses, like a satchel, and a hat that says New York, which implies that Yoshi is going to be taken to the real world at some point.
The real world!
And they're going to have to disguise him so that way nobody finds out there's an actual literal living walking dinosaur amongst them.
Oh my god.
And so I think that sounds hilarious, and I'm excited to see where that goes in the movie.
Yeah, where would that go though? That's
what I'm wondering. There's so much happening. I have no idea how this is all gonna fit together, and I'm a little scared it's gonna have the same problem the first one did, where
I mean, it
the
definitely
pacing was kind of all over.
My very bold take on this movie is I think Rosalina is going to be the Luigi in this movie. I think she's going to be in way less of the movie than you think she's going to be in. I
agree.
That's the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah.
She's going to be like in like 20 minutes of the movie. Is kind of the vibe I'm getting.
Because we're finally getting focus on Luigi in this movie.
He's going to be in this time, looks like. He's going to actually be there for all the important plot points.
Thank God. Thank God. That was one of my... I don't have too many problems with the first one. I really like the first one. I'm a big fan of it, and I'm really excited for this one. But that was definitely a thing that disappointed me, was that Luigi was not very present in the first one. Especially for being called the Super Mario Brothers movie.
My thought was like, when the trailers dropped, it's like, okay, the scene with Minnie Bowser will be like the opening of the movie, kind of like that's what they open on.
That's definitely the opening.
But then like it's like, wait, hold on, are they gonna get Yoshi first, or they do that? What does Bowser Jr. show? What is anything happening? I don't know. It feels like they're gonna go to space, like and like like you said, see, like the halfway. It's just like Peach and Toad go to space before Mario and Luigi. Maybe we haven't even seen any footage of Mario in space in this movie. When does he go to space? What is happening?
They're doing a lot of things that like never happened in the games, where like Bowser Jr. and Rosalina like they like have they have like a
beef
together. No, they like what's the fucking word? They communicate
they interact.
They interact.
Yeah.
That's not really a thing in Mario Galaxy, and like
right.
it almost treats it like Rosalina is Bowser Jr.'s personal Princess Peach that he's trying to kidnap, which is not a thing. So I'm very curious what they're going to be doing with this.
That's kind of a point we can talk about in terms of the response to this, because there were a lot of reactions that were kind of upset at, I guess, a lack of Galaxy elements in this. Well, and this specific trailer, I think that's very much still. It seems like they're focusing on specific pockets of the movie on a per trailer basis. So this one was just fully Yoshi focused.
Yeah.
Which might give us only a very narrow scope of what actually happens in the movie. But it does make.
Yeah, my thing is I'm not really bothered. I think I've seen that response like, what, this is like not like a straight adaptation of the Galaxy games. I don't think I ever thought that was gonna be the case, because not even the first game was really adapting anything.
That's why I'm so interested in this. I want to see the different stuff they're doing.
I think that does. It's probably to the movie's benefit that it's not trying to stick rigidly to, like, because I don't think that would really make for
a very good
I mean, at least from a cynical, like, profit-driven, like, product standpoint, like, I don't think it would have benefited them to narrow themselves to only stuff that's from Galaxy. Because I was also thinking about it, like, what are the Galaxy specific elements that would really make sense to, like, really push in a movie? Because I would say that a lot of Super Mario Galaxy as a game, a lot of what defines it was kind of put in place specifically for gameplay purposes. Like a lot of the gravity
Uh-huh.
stuff and all the planet sort of shifting things.
Yeah.
That's very
And,
much
like,
like gameplay first
I do
idea.
like we see Beach Bowl or I don't think it's Beach Bowl. We see one of the water galaxies in the trailer. They fly
Right.
through it. I thought that was
Right.
really
Um, yeah, I was thinking about how like the movies are kind of in a more unique place. They're in a place that's unique from the games, where I think people are going to go into this having seen the first movie because
Right.
it was very popular, and when you do that, you have to kind of there's elements you introduce in the first movie that you kind of have to bring back in this second one because that's kind of the established world you're working with. So it seems more like they're starting from the groundwork they've set up and like putting in some of the more iconic galaxy elements, which really I think the most important stuff they'd have to include would be the
Like-
Lumas and Rosalina.
Plumber.
I guess Bowser Jr. and the giant machines,
Mega Leg.
Megaleg, and the Comet Observatory, and I guess like a giant galaxy-sized Bowser for the climax.
Oh yeah, he'll become giant.
That sounds
Yeah.
I want to see that. That sounds fun.
Yeah. And a lot of those are things, like some of those are things that would be more plot focused, like having like Rosalina and stuff.
Right.
But I think a lot of it is also just kind of just iconography that you can kind of just throw in at any point.
Yeah.
Like we don't
Like they're
really
flying
need,
past the galaxies you find in the game.
right? Yeah, you don't really need like to do a lot narratively to like justify having like a giant Bowser fight or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm just curious how this will be structured again, because I don't really
Yeah.
care that like it's not like the Galaxy reference movie and they're doing other things, but like the way they've structured this movie so far plot wise, like based on the trailers, I'm very like what does anything happen to this movie? Like what is something I don't know. It's
How do we get to these parts? Like how do they connect?
like there's like it seems like there's like an extended Yoshi movie and then they go to space.
Right.
I
Which-
hope this movie is at least an hour and 35 minutes long.
I think they're very much going with the like if it ain't broke. Like that first movie made $1 billion,
Yeah.
and they're probably just going to approach it very similarly, where they just think of a lot of, you know, unique set pieces that remind people of different games, with maybe a bit more focus on Mario Galaxy, but they're not going to restrict themselves to that. Like
No,
they'll probably
I-
see stuff
There's
from like Mario 2 or
there's a whole Mario 2 segment in this movie, which is
Yeah.
right.
funny kind of. Wart.
So I imagine
Wars-
I
it'll-
kind of like that idea. They're using Galaxy as a way to introduce these two things.
like
There's,
this.
these things like Mario 2 and like they probably could have some like Mario Sunshine things like in like the casino is both Mario 2 and Mario Sunshine kind of
I like
as its own galaxy.
I like this comment from Nintendo. I hope they're introducing arcs and character development in this movie.
Whoa!
in a Mario movie.
Wait, dude, that'd be a sick reference to the RPGs, wouldn't it?
No,
For
it's not.
some reason,
It's gonna be okay because Toad will have his like character arc about learning to love Yoshi, and then they'll sing at the end.
Yes,
I wanna
Toad has
thank
beef with
you
Yoshi.
to let me be myself.
Yeah, Toad and Yoshi, they're gonna
What
beef
if-
at the beginning of the
okay, hold
movie. Yoshi's gonna save Toad's life, and then they're gonna dance at the ending dance party.
What is that, Rosa?
Yes.
what if Toad like gets knocked up by his pan? and
Okay,
then his vision
what?
sees
Knocked
Yoshi-
up?
He gets what?
Knocked down, knocked down.
You said
Knocked
knocked
out.
up.
Okay.
No,
Say
knocked
knocked
down.
up. Okay, Toad gets knocked down by his frying pan.
What happens?
And then he starts having illusions of Yoshi speaking to him in like an Australian accent and rapping a little.
You say that as a Kangaroo Jack joke, but I honestly feel like so many movies with like the silent animal sidekick do at least one gag where they say a line. I mean,
Yeah.
that's kind of what I've been saying they're gonna do with Yoshi.
The Danny Trejo scene.
They
Yeah,
need
the
to do
Danny
a
Trejo
Bruce
scene in
Willis,
the Dora
Spike
movie.
Rugrats movie thing.
Bruce Willis, Spike. What are some other ones?
Spike's a
Did they do
dog,
any-
and you know he loves being a dog. He's doing dog things in this movie.
Yeah, but they have not formally announced Yoshi's voice actor, which is interesting because he very obviously is being voiced by someone, and
It's
they're not just
definitely
using
not
archive
Takaka.
audio.
No,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's not archive audio from the game.
it.
Um,
People keep joking about this. It does really sound like D. Bradley Baker.
I'm gonna cry
Yeah.
if it is.
I think
because,
it's honestly.
Kevin Michael Richards or whatever his name was, he's Kamek.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
like
they have a lot of like
voices.
voice act. Like Eric Bauza was in the movie.
Yeah,
the
he
first
was.
movie
Yeah,
too.
he was.
And they had Scott Menville. They have a lot of
Yeah.
like industry voice talent. Which is why I think they haven't announced who it is, because it's no one important on that level of like celebrity.
Yeah.
It's either a veteran voice actor or a random member of the crew, i.e., no one important.
What if it
So-
was Frank Welker? What would you?
I don't know what Frank Welker has done aside from like in the last like 10 years. I haven't seen him do anything that isn't like Scooby-Doo
Yeah.
or Garfield or like Futurama, like roles that he's had for like several years.
Yeah.
I feel like he's kind of like slow. We've kind of like passed the zenith of like getting Frank Welker to do all the animal sounds. I feel like D. Bradley Baker is the one who's taken
Baker
that.
is like the new Frank Welker.
Yeah, exactly. So I would not be surprised at all if it's D. Bradley Baker.
I'm just
yeah.
gonna laugh really hard if it is, because I think it's just so funny.
I want to
Go ahead.
say, I'm sorry to the gross. I'm looking at the image of Yoshi eating an octorok, and the more I look at it, it looks like Yoshi's like when you're petting your pet, and you're just petting their head like hard, or like to forward, like you're kind of like pushing, making a face
Octorok?
like that. I Octogoombas.
Goomba?
The proper term. Aren't they called the same as Octoroks in Japanese?
They might be.
I think that's the joke.
I don't
wouldn't
know.
be
That might be some
I
information. Someone check
just
the Mario
was
wiki.
confused. I was like, Octorok.
Someone
No, well, I mean it literally is an Octorok basically.
someone in chat
It pretty much is. Yeah.
someone in chat asked this earlier. Do you think next they'll do another Mario movie, or do you think it's Donkey Kong next? So that's something that's been rumored.
Yeah, I mean I think I said that on the last time we talked about this, that I think that is kind of the direction. Like I think they're focusing on Galaxy because that's such a huge scope for the Mario like branch of this storyline.
Right.
Yeah.
That this might be like a mini sort of like a mini crescendo. Like this is almost their kind of big event movie almost. And they're gonna focus more on building up like other characters, and then they'll do like a huge crossover.
Yeah, because my thought.
If you notice, they don't have the Kongs in this movie at all, and I'm kind of glad, because that would
be too much.
Though it's already a lot as it is. That would really push it over the edge.
I think they could carry like a whole movie with those
They
characters.
could.
So that's what they should focus on.
No, my thought is like they're gonna do Donkey Kong next, I think, for sure. And then I think they're gonna do Luigi's Mansion. I think they're gonna do Donkey Kong and Luigi's Mansion. I think that makes sense to like, kind of focus like spin-off movies.
Yeah.
So I don't think they do like a full Yoshi movie. I don't think Yoshi, because Yoshi, now that we know he's like a silent character,
does not have enough material.
No, but like Donkey Kong is like very character focused in this universe. So is Luigi, and I feel like in Luigi, if you do like Luigi's Mansion movie, that's an easy way to get like Egad and like Daisy and King Boo or other characters kind of in. And then the third event movie, that's the Wario movie. We have to team up to defeat Wario.
He's the big bad that everyone has to like unite together. The trounce.
No, because I think there's like a non-zero chance like Daisy's like in the next Luigi's Mansion, and then you have to like in a flight.
Yeah,
that was always the thought. Like it'd be like weird, like she doesn't show up in these movies eventually. But, like Galaxy's like such like a big step up. It's like, what do you do next? Like they like introduce characters like that.
I definitely think that's the direction they're gonna take. They're gonna focus more on the spinoffs, and then we'll have like a big crossover thing.
Here's the question. Here's the question to ask. Do you think in the Donkey Kong movie they're gonna do K. Rool or Tiki Tong?
Oh my god! No, we gotta have the villainous Tiki Cat tribe
in the Mario movie, so I definitely think K. Rool is in the card.
It would be foolish because K. Rool is like a character you can like so cast like a quirky like Matt Berry ass celebrity like role for nobody. Tiki Tong's a nothing fucking character. You like I know they're obsessed with him. I know he's in the theme park. If they did Tiki Tong instead of K. Rool, I would think they're sick in the actual head.
I do think we're finally, for the love of God, past the Tiki Tong phase. I think we're finally past it.
Yeah, I think K. Rool is finally in. Like, it feels like they have a lot of confidence in it.
Okay.
It seems like it's now, he's kind of a character that I think, a lot of people know about
Right.
and kind of
Yeah,
think
he's
about
now,
when they think of
become
Donkey Kong
mainstream,
now.
being in Smash and all.
Yeah, he's in Smash
Yeah,
and the latest Donkey
exactly.
Kong. It's just my thought was he's still in the theme park. And like, someone intended to be like, well, he's in our theme parks. We kind of maybe have to use him. Like,
Yeah, well, I will say the theme parks have been in work since like 2016, so
Yes.
I definitely
Right.
understand why he's there.
I mean, in true
That was
Illumination
definitely being worked
fashion,
on before K. Rool and Smash.
in true Illumination fashion, they should just have as many Donkey Kong villains as they can in just one movie.
no, what they gotta do
Yeah.
is like the fucking Moana coconut guys. That's what the Tiki guys will be in the Donkey Kong movie. They'll just show up and start chasing them.
Sure. Yeah, let's do that.
King
Now-
Boo's another celebrity bait villain character. Like that's Luigi's Mansion. You have like you get like the old man celebrity, like when it look Willem Dafoe is Egad. Then you have Aquafina.
What the fuck?
and then like in like Aquafina as Daisy, and then like Matt Berry.
No!
Matt Berry
No!
also again as King Boo. Matt Berry will be King Boo and King K. Rool.
Maybe that-
I swear to God. I swear to God, if they do Aquafina as Daisy,
I'm bracing for it. I'm bracing for it. It's gonna be like, oh, we're doing the Luigi's Mansion movie. I'm like, oh, my childhood. It's coming to life finally. And Aquafina is Daisy. He's like, oh well, okay.
I thought you were doing like a Stitch voice for a second. That was what she said.
Aquafina. Oh no.
They had to pull Matt Berry out of his SpongeBob movie roles. He's gonna be the Mario movie roles.
Honestly, I'm imagining it in my head right now. I think like the big like Mario universe team up where like all the villains join forces, like King Boo, King Bowser, and King K. Rool
Yes.
all joining forces. That would kind of be awesome. We need a really good like trio of celebrities that could really bounce off each other in comedic fashion too, and they could have like do like interviews
Sonic,
together.
Tails, and Knuckles.
Who is Steve Carell playing?
What
We
Mario?
need Steve Carell in
He can be
here.
Waluigi. He can do his like Gru
He can
voice.
be. Oh, that would be awesome.
Man Negative.
Actually.
I am Waluigi.
I love doing Child Gru. Steve Carell.
Yeah, that's this
Child
was
Gru.
Child Gru voice for Waluigi.
I love Child Gru.
I am here to steal the superstar.
That's what happens when you feed your son vegetables. Child Gru.
That's
Now,
like,
now to talk of speaking of voice actors right now, we don't know who's voicing Yoshi, but I think I'm about 90% confident that the Toastarians that we see in this trailer are voiced by Carlos Alazraqui, because
yeah.
he's the guy. Whenever
it definitely does sound like that.
whenever a cartoon needs an English-speaking character with a Hispanic accent,
Yeah.
it's always
Yeah.
I can always count on Mr. Alazraqui showing up in the credits
Yep.
time and time again.
Honestly, that was my favorite part of the first movie is pointing out like the cartoon voice actors. When John Madaccio started speaking, I stood up and clapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is gonna be. I hope. If we're gonna stuff these movies with so many deep cut characters, like it's gonna be fun seeing like, oh, who's gonna take the role of Mauser?
Yeah, I really
like-
wonder. Like, I really hope it's somebody I recognize because I think it'd just be hilarious.
John
Well, that's
Madaccio gets the funniest line read in the first movie. It's like he's like Mario and Luigi's uncle. And his like wife slaps him and he goes, "What I do?"
Yeah. Oh.
Really good.
Well, I'm still on the Will Arnett thwomp.
Hey, I can help you.
Yeah, just stand below me. I'll help you out. I'll give you a tip. Just stand right below me.
That's awesome. I want that.
Oh,
now.
Reese's. You want a Reese's peanut butter cup? Yeah.
This is just like the Gravity Falls
traditional
like
voices
get in my
casting.
like mouth like joke bit. Hey, stand
Yeah,
under me.
it is.
Stand under me. Just stand under me.
Yeah. Oh.
Have you guys mentioned Birdo being in this yet? I was surprised. Do you think she'll be like?
She shoots a bunch of eggs.
I keep thinking about this. Like, either she's gonna be absolutely nothing in this movie, just show up during that scene, and you're gonna be ready. You're gonna be so ready for this. There will be a Birdo and Yoshi like romance subplot, and like Birdo will like
Oh
have
my
like
God.
That'd be really funny.
Oh, they like lock eyes, and then there's
Yes.
like beautiful flowers around them. Maybe that's the end where they have to let Yoshi go because he sees a
Aw.
beautiful female Birdo.
It feels
Just
like
get out of here, you dumb animal!
it feels way too much like a coincidence that they're introducing Birdo in the Yoshi movie. Like, it'd be weird if they didn't interact like at all, like because they're usually like paired together. But like, can you imagine like though, like Birdo gets like heart eyes, like she sees Yoshi, and like Yoshi's like, "Brr?" Like he doesn't know how to react to it because he's a stupid fucking dog.
Right.
Stop.
Her big circle mouth is gonna like interlock perfectly with Yoshi's bulbous green nose.
That'd be awesome.
I
Chappelle Rowe and his Birdo.
Sure.
Oh my god. If they can't have Chappelle Roan be Birtle, if Birtle be straight.
I guess that's true. Is that true?
I guess so.
I am realizing I'm predicting what I thought was gonna happen with Luigi and Daisy in this movie at some point where like in the movie there's like they have like the Ken and Barbie from Toy Story 3 like looking at each other like moment that all these movies do, like all these like Lego movie baby movies do.
Lego movie baby movies.
Maybe they added Birdo because they already had a model Yoshi's body. That is honestly, that might be the realest comment of all time.
That's honestly, yeah, you might be right.
Yeah.
I hope Wart's in this movie, and I hope he goes, "Welcome to Wart's Casino in Space."
I hope he's voiced by Alex Hirsch.
Wart.
Why
I
Alex
think
Hirsch
that-
specifically?
I just think that would be hilarious. I think that would be a really funny casting choice.
I think Wart should be like a because we don't really have a strong established personality for Wart. I think he should be like a big disgusting slob who like burps.
He's like Jean
Because that's his
Valjean.
main attack in the game, that he like
Yeah,
he
hates
burps and he doesn't like eating his
vegetables.
he doesn't like his veggies and he burps all the time as his attacks.
It should be the movie's
Hates
fart joke.
vegetables.
This should be the movie's fart joke. It's like a long like I'm Ward, and there's like a very long extended fart, and like Peach just stands there awkwardly.
I am so glad that Nintendo will not allow them to do fart jokes.
No, but
I'm
what if he
just so thankful.
what if he goes bombs away and it's a big bubble fart attack? Like he builds up like a big fart bubble and lets it loose.
No, I think he'd be doing the burp. He'd be doing the burp bubbles the whole time.
Right, because he makes it through his mouth and not his butt.
What if he does both of them at the same time though? Just like starts spinning around with like a bubble
There
in his
should be a
butt
joke.
and mouth.
His butt burp.
That's like really horrible stomach virus.
We have to
Oh,
workshop
then
this.
Dr. Mario comes in and he throws pills in his mouth.
Yoshi's like
Alright.
eating the bubbles,
First
eating the bubbles.
mouth, and then the butt.
Yoshi's eating the bubbles, and Mario's like, I don't think you'd want to eat those. Those have been in his mouth. And then there's like a big suspicious green giant bubble.
A green
Um,
plume.
And then he's like, that one's not from my mouth, right? Like there's something there, right?
A giant, disgusting
No,
green plume.
you're right.
No, what if
Oh my
Yoshi
God, you're
Yoshi
right.
eats the green bubble and then like he briefly like inflates a bit.
Yeah.
And then that's the balloon Yoshi from Mario Galaxy 2 reference.
Oh God.
It is him farting instead.
I really gotta say, sometimes it dawns upon me, Mario is such an inflation-heavy series.
Is this the conversation we want to shift towards?
I don't know, Ryan. Is it?
Well, I haven't
guys
Because
are
you
talking
sound like
about
you've been trying
fucking-
to.
You're talking about Wart emitting a green plume and green bubbles.
Okay, hold on. We can save this conversation. What if Jordan's in this movie? What if there's like a Jordan voice cameo? What if she's like a toad? What Jordan?
Honestly, she deserves it. Like, we should have a Jordan cameo. If you want to have actual deep cut character cameos,
Yeah.
include Jordan from Play Nintendo and Gary and Allison from
Dark
Nintendo Week.
Gary.
Oh, that'd be
Don't forget
awesome.
Dark
And Dark
Gary.
Gary.
They can be like two like older toads, and then Jordan's like the younger toad, like hanging out with them, and it'd be like, oh, generations, like worlds combined.
They have a
You
toad
know-
doing live streams, doing a let's play.
It's really funny how we haven't gotten any YouTuber cameos in any of these yet.
Thank God.
Which it feels like a lot of kids movies try to pivot towards that. I imagine I know that's a big thing in like international dubs,
Right.
that they'll be really indulgent with putting in YouTuber cameos, but I imagine Nintendo was like scared to ever do any kind of a collaboration with like creators ever again.
It more often than not ends really badly.
Yeah, there's just too much liability, and as we know, that is what Nintendo fears the most, being like
Yeah, is liability, yeah.
yeah. So
Oh boy.
yeah, it's I guess it's looking interesting. I mean, my
I'm
expectations my expectations for the Mario Galaxy movie, I imagine it'll be like a similar experience to the first one. It's probably not going to take a very heavy emphasis on like, narrative or like character
It's
arcs.
a Mario movie.
Right. It's there to kind of like show stuff you know from the games and just kind of be a brisk, enjoyable time for the family to go out with their kids. No freaking politics. None of this like woke nonsense. We're just getting back to basic family programming.
As we used to rely.
Yeah.
Everything's a family guy.
No, but it is a movie I am genuinely looking forward to. I was really excited when I found out this was not a one and done deal with the Mario movie and that they were doing another one.
Oh no,
And,
this is
I'm very happy because I think that the first one was very enjoyable as a lifelong fan, and I cried a couple times because I couldn't believe I was watching
oh my god.
these things happen on the big screen, something I've wanted for so many years as a kid.
I just want to know.
I cried when Blue Shell exploded.
That's true.
That brave soldier gave his life.
I just
When
want
I saw Peach's Castle like on the big screen, it like dawned upon me, oh my god, I'm watching a Mario movie. This is real.
Before we move on to the next topic, I just want to say, when I was talking about the fart bubble scene, about two separate people in my like Discord DM'd or added me to tell me to shut up. So, you know, honestly, it's been a good show.